Yeah, so anyways, I was telling her like the vaccination like gives you five. Oh wait, we're live? Oh no!
Oh,
Not again, Malcolm.
no.
What did you do? Oh, every day it's something new with this guy. I tell you what, he got the face reveal. You guys donated all that money, and it went straight to his head. And it's just, I can't. He's unlivable. I
produced in partnership with Skybound Entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
So anyways, Kate, like I was saying, oh, we're live? Oh my gosh. I didn't know what joke to make because like my joke was so perfect for the first time, and I didn't want to make like the same vaccine joke. But you know what? We're here. We're here. I'm tired. I'm so tired. Good morning, everybody. I'm gonna wait until I see that we're not buffering because we had a killer intro last time. And
you guys really missed it.
Really missed it. Like,
it's the best you ever did, Ben. Can't replicate it.
Okay, I think we're good, y'all. Kate Mulligan, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I had enough time while we were buffering to do a coat of nail polish.
Wow, me too. Just kidding. Fucking smoked you, bitch.
Wow. I need some ice for that burn.
Oh my gosh, get fucking roasted. I'm going on the road with Ben Bateman with my tight 5. More like my tight 8, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Lies.
You're right. But speaking of a tight 10, what's up, David Moore?
Hey, what's good?
I see David doesn't correct you on that.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Nope, that's good. It's good.
Oh man, what's good, everybody? How y'all feeling?
Good. How was your weekend, David? You're probably like the only one in this room that I didn't see for like 48 hours straight.
Took an impromptu literally 24 hours to Vegas. So
how was that?
Pretty dope. It was sick. My friends had tickets to see Megan Thee Stallion. So we popped in for that show, and then like the next day went to that Area 15 and did the Omega Mart thing, and like it was just a trippy, dope, semi-ratchet good time. It was great. Just like a solid 24 hours. Got there 9:30 the previous day, got home 9:30 the next day. It was dope.
Awesome.
Okay, I gotta ask. How was Megan Thee Stallion concert only semi-ratchet? I don't believe
because here's why. Because what it was, and now I've learned this, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm doing this again. Club appearances are not concerts.
Oh, no.
I did not realize this.
No, they literally maybe get on the mic for like half of a lip sync song or a chorus, and then they get free bottle service and, $20 grand.
Hence the semi-ratchet.
Okay.
She was there for all of 5 minutes. It was cool. She gave 100%, but like then she was out, and it was like, oh, cool.
Yeah. But how was being in a nightclub again? Like I still have not done that.
It was a little nerve-wracking. I did have like my mask on me, but by the time we got to our little area, I felt a little more comfortable.
Yeah.
But, like, just
you guys had a table and stuff?
People. Kind of table adjacent.
Yeah.
But it was still kind
You're
of
like I could see
space.
other people's tables. I could see tables that people were sitting at.
Where we were, I could easily steal the bottle of Grey Goose from the table next to us, and he didn't notice.
That's how you club.
Yep.
That's how you ball on a budget. That's what's up.
Alex, would you
like,
go to a nightclub to see for half of a song while drinking $25 well whiskey cokes?
Probably. I've been listening to a lot of Kanye, so let's see Kanye.
Oh my God, that's the worst answer. That is legitimately the worst answer I've ever heard in my life.
Okay, wait. 2004 college dropout Kanye.
Okay, that's better.
Oh. Hell yeah.
I feel like Kanye for his club appearance would make you buy his shitty merchandise and lecture you about why you're not a billionaire like he is.
That's true. Okay, I'm changing my answer. I'm going with Childish Gambino.
Okay, that's a better answer.
Okay, good.
So what song, Kate, would you want your club promoter to sing a quarter of?
Jesus Walks.
By Nas?
No,
No, we still
Jesus.
sticking with Kanye.
I'm
Oh.
sticking with 2004 Kanye.
So what part of Jesus Walks?
Jesus walk for them, like that, like Jesus.
Got it.
Jesus walk for them. Now he on the scene
wanna
once
see me more
clearly.
clearly.
When I get weary, yeah.
So what
Try to breathe. That one's good.
David, did Megan Thee Stallion do WAP or did she do something else?
She definitely did thought shit. She did
Yeah, but what did she sing?
It was
Shout out to those dudes living my fucking dream
for
by
real.
telling dad jokes on TikTok and being rich and fucking famous for it.
Yeah,
Those-
that was just
those-
walking
I,
away.
you know, all the love and respect, but fuck you.
Honestly, real talk, all I can remember was thought shit.
I mean,
It
dude,
was a
like,
good time.
yeah, that's all they need to do, man. They get free bottles. They get like however much like their appearance fee is worth, and then they have to do like maybe half a song. Like, it's crazy. And
Yeah.
that's like this was in 2014, 2015. We had Cisco doing the thong song. Like, Cisco, you make one good song,
Yep.
one fucking
Yep.
banger song, and you will be doing the club. If you handle your money right, you will be making like club appearances for the rest of your life and getting
Yeah.
money for it.
Who would you go see now, Ben, for a quarter of a song?
Quarter of a song. Probably DaBaby. I like that song, Bop. I feel like he would bring like good energy to it, like, cause I just like that beat, and the video is really cool too. But
Yeah.
for a quarter of a song, like for anybody, that's a tougher answer for sure.
Not a Marzoña?
You know what song? You know
Nope.
what song's really doing it for me recently is "Good for You." Na, 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 na. I don't know who it is.
I don't know.
But I feel like that would be like
Olivia.
a rager and a
Olivia
Sings.
Rodrigo.
yeah, Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh,
there you go.
see, when her album went out and like started trending, I was like, I don't know who this is.
I have no idea who she is, but that
That's
song
the
I like
girl
it. It's
from
like a
the High School Musical, the musical
The
show,
series.
right?
Yeah.
Series. That's it. Yeah.
Challenge.
Gotcha.
She didn't say the right thing. No benefit of the doubt. You got it wrong.
oh my god, I want someone to challenge. You didn't say the right thing. Sorry,
you
to
didn't
be
say
specific
it.
about the challenge? They just didn't say the right thing.
They didn't say the right thing. I said what I said, and I stand by what I said.
Yeah.
And speaking of standing by what they're saying, one, start sending in your Schmobots and Streamlabs for us, guys. Really appreciate it. David will sing at, let's make it 300 today. Because
Yes,
I
David.
literally wore the fucking Powerline shirt. But I think we're going to sing something else because we watched a trailer that featured a song, and it was so great to hear a boy band song again, even though it was just like, hey, this person's larger than life. Put it in the trailer. Like, God, I miss Trailer Guy voice so much. I miss him so much. It was such a simpler time, because I watched that M. Night Shyamalan trailer for Old, and like every fucking 5 minutes, it was like, we're getting older. We're getting older. The longer we stay on this beach, the older we get, because we're getting old. Shut the fuck up. Like, I get it. But Alex, going back to what I originally said, what did James Gunn say now? This guy just can't stop. Am I right?
Yeah, completely. He's saying that superhero movies are boring.
What?
Huh. Okay.
And he's done 2 Guardians of the Galaxy movies and the upcoming The Suicide Squad. His exact quote was, "They're mostly boring to me right now. Ha 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 ha. I love them at the beginning, and there are still people trying to do different things with them. So it's not a 100% rule, but a lot of them are boring." So that's his
Wow.
exact quote.
Now, did he say this
Talk
from
about
his
shitting in your own
Malibu
kitchen.
mansion that Disney bought him with his MCU money? Do they say where he said this quote?
Yeah.
Or was it at his Hampton house that MCU also bought him? Unless he wants to go back to writing Dawn of the Dead, and stuff like that.
Yep.
Am I getting that right, Alex? Okay.
I think no, it's from his space station.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. You really wanted to be in character for writing Guardians 3.
Yeah.
Listen, he did it from his
Writing.
Tesla X. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
And, like, I mean, again, we don't. Who was it? Who just said something about comic movies? Oh, it was like what's his name? Blade.
Wesley Snipes.
Dorf.
Steven Dorff. He said something about like comic movies and like the internet freaked out. It's like, yo, we don't need to react every time someone doesn't like comic movies. It's okay. Steven Dorff is Steven Dorff. He's had a decent career, but he's also Steven Dorff. He's like, you know, he hasn't had the best track record. I mean, he's a working actor, so good for him, but it's not like he's, you know, winning Oscars or anything, and that's okay for him to not like fucking comic book movies, even though he was in one of the best ones ever made. I really liked him in it. But Jet Li was supposed to be the villain in Blade. Oh my god, how much better would that movie have been? Yeah, fun little IMDb trivia. But when it comes to James Gunn, like he's gonna know better than anyone. I remember he got into like an argument about what studios let you do for comic book movies, and like a fan was arguing with him. He's like, I know what I'm talking about. I don't know, man. I heard the studios didn't let any of the directors take anything, and James Gunn was like, I don't know.
I am them.
Yeah, I am director. I deal with Kevin Feige. I have his number on speed dial. But I mean, I don't know. Is there a prompt for him to say this, Alex? Because like this feels like a little clickbaity.
Sanchez Master Clapper donated $20. My clapping brought back the stream. Hoping for more sweet David Moore vocalizations.
Please.
Yes, please.
I have not heard David sing yet, you son of a bitch. David has literally like gone on other shows the day after and like just belted out all the notes. And I have not heard him sing yet. So please, let's get to 300, guys.
You guys, I just met David Moore.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Oh, hi.
We just become best friends.
You guys, did we just become best friends? Yup.
Yep. Oh, man.
I rewatched that movie recently. But truly, though, let's back to James Gunn.
Yeah.
But why?
Kate, explain to James Gunn how directing comic movies works, please. Like,
well, I guess my question is why shit in your own kitchen? That's my point. Like, why? It just seems like.
Yeah, I want to hear this whole interview. Like, where did this come from?
I feel like I kind of get maybe what he's getting at though, because he's a director and he's a creative person, and when you start getting into the superhero wormhole, you've got certain constraints. There's a certain sort of format that you have to follow. You can't do everything. You don't have full creative license to be a creative person. So maybe that's what he's talking about. It's just like creatively in the process, it's getting kind of boring now because it's formulaic,
But the weird thing is, Dave, is like literally like last week, James Gunn went viral, and like the whole David Ayer response to it of like, WB has been nothing but supportive with this R-rated Suicide Squad. They let me do, whatever I want. I've always wanted this to be R-rated, yada, yada, yada. And David Ayer quote tweeted and was like, whoa, or, I wish, basically, I wish I could have gotten that same treatment. Yeah. So it seems like so strange that literally days after he was just complimenting a studio for letting him be as creative and R-rated and crazy and weird as he wants, which this movie seems like it is. So Giant Weasel, as his brother, he said he comes back and says they're boring. Alex, what do you make of this?
I feel like there's going to be a retraction to this, slight clarification, but he I think his freedom is different compared to other directors and creators' freedom within the Marvel and DC film universes. So maybe he's just a little bit more lucky than them, but. I am excited to see what the Suicide Squad brings, and Peacemaker as well, because he'll be directing most of those episodes.
Yeah. And that is such a thing because yes, like Marvel can be formulaic, but if you look at the two movies that stood out in Phase 2, one, oh dear God, who invited you? Who invited you?
Picky.
One was
Another
Winter
man.
Soldier, and the other one was Guardians of the Galaxy, which was like in space, had the best soundtrack, all these vibrant colors, like was really this different thing. And then he got to up it in Guardians 2, and now he's making like a Suicide Squad movie where literally the other director is like, I just posted the Russell Crowe gif through the window from Les Mis, like, I wish I could have done that. It's like, yeah, dude, like you're getting literally everything you want. I don't know if you want to go do these like niche. Go ahead, David.
Do you think he's talking about his own stuff though, or just like across the board? Because he might be like, no, I'm good, but these other people, you know, that stuff is getting.
It's possible.
Sick.
I don't know why
he'd
take a shot across the bow of like, you know, the hand that feeds him, but
I think it was. I think probably either it's misquoted or like he didn't get to that part of it. But like I have a feeling he's sort of like, in general, I'm bored with comic book movies, which is why I like to put in giant weasels, or like there might have been like some sort of clarification that he either didn't get to or like was dropped in the quoting of it. But like I'm sure this is like, it seems like he's not mad at Marvel. He's not trying to like it's not like he has any qualms with them if he's, you know, tickling their balls on Twitter. So to me, that's right.
Social distancing, guys. Only tickle the balls on Twitter still.
Only tickle the balls on Twitter still, please.
With consent.
Yes. Once you ask consent, then you can tickle the balls. But it seems to me like it's probably him trying to hype up Suicide Squad. Like, if you think comic book movies are boring, wait till you peep what I did.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
Yeah, I really need to read this full interview. I probably won't, but I feel like I should. So I'm just gonna be fucking honest with you guys.
I really need to, but I won't.
I won't. And you know, this isn't like a poop on James Gunn or anything like that. Like he said what he said, and like he knows better than anyone on his third comic book movie of like, and he's gonna do Peacemaker series, and he's doing Guardians 3. Like those are his next productions. But James Gunn, you have literally all the blank checkness in the world to go make the most like crazy R-rated niche horror movie if you want to, but you are staying and making money with comic movies, so respect. But you know, I don't know. Seems like a weird quote. What else we got today, Alex? Guys, keep sending your schmobots. We got a shorter show today, and I have a hard out at 12 because I'm also hosting backstage today. So I've got a long old day.
Hey!
So make sure you guys send in all your schmobots and Streamlabs to get David. We're going to 300 today, guys. There's 250 of you guys watching. Please hit the thumbs up button. If you're watching on replay later, please leave a comment of what rapper, hip-hop artist, or really any artist would you see for a quarter of a song while being elbow to elbow in a nightclub paying overpriced drinks? I want to hear that. But,
yes.
Alex, what is our next news topica?
Our next topica is we got the Emmy nominations.
Weed. Our next topic is weed. Emmy nominations. So, any big ones out there? Because I know Emmys like span literally everything.
Mm-hmm. Well, we got in the drama series, we got The Boys, Bridgerton, The Crown, The Handmaid's Tale, Lovecraft Country, which was just canceled. The Mandalorian, Pose, and This Is Us. And then in comedy, we got Blackish, Cobra Kai, Emily in Paris, Hacks, The Flight Attendant, The Kaminsky Method, Pen 15, and Ted Lasso. And then in limited series, we got I May Destroy You, Mayor of Easttown, The Queen's Gambit, The Underground Railroad, and WandaVision.
Wow.
So those are the big categories.
Wait, WandaVision's limited?
Yes, I would think so, yeah.
They're only doing the one season.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible news. Why did you break it to me like that?
Was she going to take over another town or something?
Yeah, I don't know. Take over the world?
It's just like a serial, like, she's in New Mexico today.
Yeah, exactly. This is like,
it just sounds kind of boring.
Yeah, like her Alaska town. Come on, we got to see that. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
fine.
It's Emily in Paris. Not.
It is Emily in Paris.
In Paris.
Oui, where? But yeah,
We just appreciate all of the chocolate in the lead actor in a drama series. We got Sterling K. Brown. We got Jonathan Majors. We got, I can't pronounce his name, but Pretty Boy from Bridgerton. Like, I'm feeling the love right now. And I saw that Kenan Thompson is nominated in comedy. Like, what? What is going on right now? I'm loving
Wait, Kenan
this.
Thompson's nominated in comedy?
Helga Sanchez again donated $20. Ben, can you say you have a hard out in the voice?
Sorry guys, I've got a hard out today at noon. I gotta go backstage, if you know what I mean.
Malcolm's face.
Then I'll be there in 5.
No, like I don't know. Like I saw Bo Burnham was nominated for quite a few things for Inside, which I've watched way too many times. Like,
Good.
God, I've listened to it in the car, and the songs themselves are so fucking good. But just the direction, and that's the thing is like you're listening to White Woman's Instagram, and you're like, oh, this is so funny. But then like all the sets he built for White Woman's Instagram for like 5-second shots.
Yep.
Is so fucking impressive.
Yep.
But
is he nominated for lighting? He should absolutely. We were saying like he should be nominated for lighting on that shit.
Let me look, cause I know like Taylor Robinson like tweeted out everything. Shout out Taylor Robinson, good person, good IG player. Nominations for directing, picture editing, music direction, original music and lyrics, variety special, and writing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's awesome.
I bet that's gonna stop his depression.
I hope so. Like,
just kidding. We all know depression is not something that can be fixed by external happiness.
But so. I hope that I don't want to like put pressure on him to be like, oh, give me an Inside every year. But just like if I know he gets anxiety attacks from doing stand up now. So if this is what we get from Bo Burnham for the rest of his career, I'm so good with it. Plus, not directing like one of the best coming of age movies ever made. So besides all the chocolatey goodness and the best leading actor, David, what stands out for you for the Emmys? Anything you watch that you're like personally like, hey, I watched this. I like this being nominated. It's good.
Well, it's weird. So it's still kind of in the vein of chocolatey goodness, because
by the way, David said chocolatey goodness first. I repeated him. That is not my phrase that I use. Like
it was a quote. It was a quote. Direct quote.
I didn't know that happened last time I said something, and I think like Rocco repeated me, and everyone was like, "You can't say that." I'm like, wait, it's cool.
Yeah, I just want to reiterate for the audio listeners that might have noticed, David doesn't have the best microphone, but I heard him say this, and I was just using two words.
Oh man, but yeah, man, I've watched pretty much all of Blackish. And I definitely loved Craft Country, so just seeing a lot of those names just throughout the all of the different categories makes me really, really happy. I'm always happy to see representation. Man.
Anytime Jonathan Majors gets brought up for the rest of his life, I will always give the biggest shout out to the costumer of Last Black Man in San Francisco that made him look like a skinny nerd. When Jonathan Majors is so fucking buff out of his mind. Like, that was like the craziest thing, seeing him love Craft Country with those tight polos on. I was like, wait, this was the nerdy guy that wrote poetry in Last Black Man in San Francisco? What the fuck just happened? Like, shout out to the costume designer in that movie. And everyone go watch that movie. It's so fucking good. One of the biggest snubs.
He looked good in Lovecraft Country. All right, Jonathan Majors. I'm looking at that picture.
That and Defy Bloods. I was like, oh, he's huge. Alex, did you get to watch any like TV? I know it's always like there's just so much television now. It's hard to like watch everything. But do any of these nominations stand out? Any of you hoping like to get that big dub come Emmy night?
Yeah, I actually watched a lot of the limited series, except for Queen's Gambit, the one that everybody talked about. But I'm surprised that the leads of the Underground Railroad didn't get nominated. I love that series. There was one moment in an episode where I just felt like I was floating. It's beautiful. Shout out to Barry Jenkins.
Barry Jenkins, like so fucking good. I love Barry Jenkins.
So Yeah, such a great director. I'm thinking I May Destroy You is one of the best TV shows series as well. Hopefully that gets some wins. And I'm just surprised that actually kind of not really surprised that Hamilton's getting some Emmy nominations for being a Tony, a Broadway show. So yeah,
What?
interesting, right? And like all the actors are getting Best Actor, Best Supporting Actor as well.
From Hamilton?
From Hamilton, yep.
It's like a fucking 4-year-old. Oh my god, I'm so over it. Move on.
Oh, he said over it.
But
He's not throwing away his shot, man. He's not throwing away his shot.
Exactly.
How many shots are they gonna get, David? Like Hamilton's amazing, but can we like just recognize other things? Like just because like this came out on Disney Plus last year, like I don't know. Anyways,
But I am happy Kathryn Hahn got a nomination for
yes,
WandaVision.
dope. That's dope. Kathryn Hahn deserves it because she's just amazing. Not for the MCU, but I'm happy for her, and I can't wait to see what Kathryn Hahn does next, because like she's gonna get her own like movie, another TV series. Because what was her teacher one that she was just doing?
Mrs. something.
It's like not Miss Sloan, because that's the
Mrs.
Jessica Chastain movie, but there's something like
Mrs.
that.
Mrs. Fletcher.
Mrs. Fletcher. Yeah, I hear that's pretty good.
She's a wonder. I love her so much.
Anything from you, Kate? Outside of
I gotta tell
sorry,
you-
no Housewives got nominated for Best
No,
Actress.
I know. I gotta tell you, the way I loved the documentary Boys State, and I can't believe it's up for Outstanding Documentary or Nonfiction Special. I loved that. That was on Apple TV.
Yes.
Don't know if you guys saw that. I didn't know about.
Amazing.
I didn't know about Boys State. I didn't know about. And it was just such a wild year to be watching it, like because it's Republicans versus. I mean, it was just and like I think at Boys State. For those of you who don't know, Texas participates in this thing called Boys State, where they send these representatives that are interested in politics to go form their own government, and they spend a week. And this documentary followed it around, and like one of the boys that gets nominated in Texas, is this very flamboyant black gay boy who they then try to oust at some point. He's the speaker, and then he reads the motherfucking room, and like he's just like he's it. And I follow a teenager on Instagram because I love him so much. But there's just like so many twists and turns, and like it was such a weird year to be watching it. I can't believe it's up for the Emmys this year. It's like, oh my God, that was so long ago. But then also, I'm loving the love that Ted Lasso's getting.
Yo, new season in 2 weeks. I'm so fucking
so
pumped.
excited. And I gotta say, I think it's really cool too. Like, I think we're gonna see a lot of like this is the last season of Mom, so I wouldn't be surprised if they toss it to Alice and Janney. I think it's Conan obviously just wrapped up. I wouldn't be surprised if they toss it to Conan.
I cannot believe, like, not that I can't, because Allison Janney and Anna Faris are just like two amazing actresses, but just like those shows, they last for forever. And just like when you don't watch something, you just like kind of put it out of your mind, but then like just millions of people have watched Mom for so long, and just like good for them. Anna Faris needs to get back into fucking movies though. She's so goddamn funny.
She's so funny.
I
She
just
really is.
rewatched House Bunny like a couple weeks ago and was just
Yo,
dying.
she carried, like, she put those scary movies on her fucking back.
Can I tell you what I think she stood out in the most is Lost in Translation.
I still have not seen that movie.
Ben, I'm telling you,
I can't lie, same.
she's just like this girl. She just plays that part perfectly. She's just like what you now describe as a millennial. She's like, oh my God, you look amazing, but she's not overdoing. You just really believe her, and she's there. And oh my God, I just
as the kids would say on Twitter, Anna Faris always understands the assignment. Like, she's never overacting. She's never like doing too much. Like, if it calls for something zany, she's got it. If it calls for something reserved, she can do that too. Like, God, I miss her being in movies. Like, I always watch Waiting, because, I've been a bartender for 10 years, and that movie like just speaks to me and she's so fucking funny. Like, when you can upstage Ryan Reynolds in a comedy, you are doing something right.
You're doing something right. I also have to say, I'm very, very happy to see Evan Peters got a nod for Mayor of Easttown. I think it's the best thing he's ever done. He's in it for 3 minutes.
That's what I'm really gonna try and watch.
Yeah.
Since it's a limited series, I'm really gonna try and watch Mare of Easttown because like, you guys have talked about it for so long and it looks so fucking good, and I'm such a Kate Winslet fan as well.
Yeah.
And Evan Peters is just like, he's been quietly just doing amazing work for so long.
I knew him from American Horror Story, and I never loved him in those. I felt like he was just always so, I don't know. I wasn't impressed. I'm telling you.
It's hard to like someone if you don't like Ryan Murphy, because Ryan Murphy has just such a style, and I'm kind of with you about that because I'm not a big Ryan Murphy guy myself. But it's really hard to like, someone when they're like the creators, like fingerprints are all over them.
Totally.
But yeah.
Totally. I bailed on Handmaid's Tale, so I see it's still getting a lot of noms, but I bailed on it forever ago.
My roommate likes it. It's I just can't. I can't right now. It's tough for me to watch anything besides Ted Lasso, which is just like pure escapism, like motivation, positivity, like overcoming problems. Like we all need a Ted Lasso in our lives, like for real. And Coach Beard. And a Danny Rojas. If anyone, I'm gonna put a Danny Rojas jersey on my wish list if someone wants to get me that, because I just want to, run around yelling, "Football is life!" But yeah, I don't like. Someone said Carl Lumbly should have gotten an Emmy nomination for Falcon Winter Soldier. I wish he would have too, because I didn't like.
They nominated Don Cheadle over him
from Falcon Winter Soldier.
Yeah, for the 2 seconds he's in it, in the first episode.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Yeah.
Over Carl Lumbly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
What?
Everybody's just mad. Everybody's just mad he didn't win for Hotel Rwanda billions of years ago. They're like, we better make it up to him.
Like, I don't want to see. Like, there's no way that, like, David. You need to say it. I can't say it.
And they doing it because he's black.
No,
like
not because he's black. Like, did they nominate the wrong black guy by accident? Like,
like,
wow, you actually still said it.
But I'm saying, like, there's no way. I love Don Cheadle. He's fucking amazing. He does nothing in the show.
Real talk. He literally is like, hey, why don't you take the shield?
There's no way
right,
they
I'm out.
did that. That's so fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I don't even understand it.
I don't know. I kind of might be feeling like what Kate said is true, where it's like, ooh, we owe him. He said a line.
But a daytime Emmy?
No, I'm just saying, like, they sometimes throw it for the wrong thing.
Exactly.
I stand by Denzel should have won an
Denzel should have won for Malcolm X.
I'm talking Philadelphia. Denzel should have won for Philadelphia.
He's so
that
good
performance is so. But I go back to it all the time when he's watching Tom
and, like,
Hanks.
even now, it's like so much harder to watch like him say the things he says like to his wife while they're making dinner. It's like, oh my god! But then like he has such good growth in that movie. But yeah, Training Day is definitely like the makeup Oscar, even though I like him in Training Day. But that's definitely like, okay, you should have won for all of these other things.
Yep.
But
well, what happens a lot of times with chocolate folks in Hollywood is they'll do stellar performances elsewhere. But when Hollywood sees the black person being black, and they like seeing black people be black, that's when it's like, ooh, you just killed that role. We'll give you the statue.
Yeah, we'll nominate you for a corrupt cop, not like, a lawyer that's doing something good.
I mean,
Exactly.
if anybody hasn't seen Philadelphia recently, the only scene you need to know is why Denzel should have won it is when Tom Hanks, it's the day before the trial, Tom Hanks' character is holding on to his IV, and opera is playing, and he's explaining to Denzel, his lawyer, and there's a fire in the fireplace go on behind him, and he's translating what's happening, and Denzel doesn't move. He just sits there, and his eyes well up with tears, and then that song ends, the opera song ends, and Denzel's like, I think we're good. I think we're ready for tomorrow. Bless you, Malcolm.
It's such a good movie. I really hate the song over the credits, but it's a good movie.
Yeah.
Any other Emmy noms that like stand out for you, Alex?
Let's see. We got some Mandalorian. We got Timothy Olyphant and Carl Weathers nominated. guest actor as well.
See, and that's the thing. Like, you guys know me. I'm the biggest Justified fan on the fucking planet. Timothy Olyphant is my boy. But the fact that Carl Lumbly did not get nominated for his work in Falcon Winter Soldier, like, that was the most powerful scene when Isaiah was like, "Get out of my house," and then like and then after that, him having the conversation about being a black man in America and wearing the Stars and Stripes and what that means to him. Like, it's the heart of the fucking show,
Bro,
people.
I was like tearing up. I was a mess. It was so powerful, so powerful. But yeah, Don Cheadle.
Right?
He's good. He's not good.
He's not good, but it's just like there's other things. But anyways, anything else, Alex, before we move on?
No, go check out Underground Railroad. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, I need to catch up on at least like some of those limited series because I'm just so bad with TV. But I think my schedule just cleared up, so maybe I'll have some more time to watch some TV. All right, what's next, Alex?
All right, next let's talk about a new Pixar movie.
Disney Pixar. Okay, what do we got?
Oh my God.
We got a new trailer for the movie called Turning Red, which will be coming out next March. And it features a 13-year-old who suddenly transforms into a giant red panda when she gets too excited or anxious. Ben, what did you think of the trailer? Are you
bonkers? Fucking bonkers! I cannot, like, this was the best trailer Pixar has ever released since WALL-E. Since WALL-E was just scooping garbage and you didn't know what this fucking movie was about, and you're like, okay, this movie, this poor girl is just sitting in class, and then her mom is outside the window, and she starts having and then she turns into a fucking giant red panda. Like, what? And then Backstreet Boys starts playing. Like, the slow ramping up of dan, 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 and then boom, red panda.
Oh, you people, can't you see? Can't you see?
Guys, do you want us to stop singing this song and David Moore to start singing it?
Yes.
Send in your schmobots. We'll get to 300. Malcolm, I think we're at $40 right now. Great. Appreciate you.
Yeah, more time is going to open up for you, Ben, to watch limited series.
But it was just so crazy. David, I heard you watching it before we went live. What was your reaction to this?
That was my reaction to it. I couldn't really quantify what was going on.
Wild.
But I mean, it's Pixar, so it's like, yes, I'm down. You know, like whatever you got, let's go. So it looks gorgeous, and of course, I'm always down for some Backstreet in your soundtrack. Let's go. But yeah, it looks fun. It looks really, really fun. And, and I love one thing that trailers have been doing these days, and I can't stand it when they tell you every damn thing you're about to see. I love that I have no idea what's going to go down, except for little girl turns into a giant red panda. And
like,
that's it. That's all I
know we're going to get another trailer. I'm not going to watch it. Like, I'm really going to try to avoid everything about this movie until it comes out. And I'm going to see it in IMAX with my A-list, and I cannot wait. This looks so bonkers, and this doesn't seem like anything Pixar would do. Like, we got Luca, which everyone was like, oh, I'm ready to cry. I'm ready to, like, go through this catharsis. And I was like, no, you're just going to ride around on a Vespa and eat some pasta and just enjoy Italy for, 90 minutes. That's it. Cool. Appreciate you. Kate, are you gonna go to the theaters, or is this a Disney Plus experience for you?
Honestly, listen, it all depends on. Will I personally go without my kids to the theater? Yes, maybe. It's very different for people who have kids still, because kids still aren't vaxxed. Like, I'm the weird mom. I know it's safe outside, but so for 4th of July, we had a gathering. People were outside with us. We did not have the kids wearing masks because I know those two families. It's just two families, and I know where their children have been, and blah, blah, blah. I'm the only person that has her kid in soccer camp this week with a mask on. But I don't know these kids. I don't know these families. I don't know who they are. And their kids are right on top of each other. I'm like, So no, I probably won't go see this in the movie with my kids. But I also have to say, this trailer would be scary to my kids, I think, because
Really? Okay.
I really
Just like
do
the
think so.
transformation, like up close and
The
stuff.
transformation, like, and also because when she becomes the panda's angry. And at first I was like, this is so smart. Like Pixar is dealing with emotions again. Cause I think that's something that like kids are really,
Yeah.
Our kids, like the kids that stayed home during a pandemic are more messed up than most of us will be. You know what I'm saying? Like there's just a whole navigation. We have no precedent for this, like how to help kids get back out into the world. And me being like, wear a mask at soccer is not helping. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I
I
was
do
like,
love
oh,
that.
this is so interesting. Like, oh, this is about like, we all know that feeling, like when we're so embarrassed, like we can feel ourselves turning red in the face. But I have no idea what this movie's going to be about. And also like when she turns into the panda, it's like this, and if you don't know it's a panda, you'd be like, it's a big monster. Like so I don't know. I agree with you guys. Like I have no idea what this movie's about. And that's like exciting for me. But as far as kids go, I don't know if my kids would watch this and be like, we got to see that. Because there has to be
part of the story.
Maybe.
Ooh, where it's like perhaps, emotions can be scary, but when you really look underneath, you understand that it's a normal, natural thing. Ooh,
yes.
Ooh,
see,
we're writing over here. Let's go.
If this was a movie for kids, I guarantee you there would be at least one fart joke in it. Do you know what I mean? Or some sort of silly thing that like makes the kids go, that makes the kids laugh. There's nothing about this. I don't remember laughing in this at all. Not that it's not good. It's a great trailer, but like, anyway.
No, but it is such a thing to be like, because like seeing red is such an adult term for getting angry. Like when someone says I saw red, that's like, oh, I blacked out because I was so angry and like I couldn't do anything. I got tunnel vision. So like turning red is like such a kid-friendly way to put that.
Yes.
And I like that she literally like hulks out and then she tries to calm down and like even getting excited turns her back into the red panda.
Yes.
And so I'm curious about this movie. I really am. And like Disney and Pixar have so much more than just the benefit of the doubt. Like they've made quality, like, even like stuff like The Good Dinosaur or Cars 2. There's still Cars 2 is fucking bonkers. You guys need to watch Cars 2 with friends.
Dude,
like,
Cars 2 is there's machine guns in it.
There's machine guns. People get like the bathroom scene from like Mission Impossible Fallout is in Cars 2. Like the secret agent like gets jumped and murdered in a bathroom. Like it was literally like Henry Cavill and Tom Cruise versus the random assassin guy, but with cars. Like it's a fucking crazy movie. You guys need to rewatch it. Like we watched it for a watch along for Patreon. It was the best. I was like, this. I'd never seen it before because I was like, oh, it's so terrible. It is terrible, but it's good terrible. Like they went for it and they're like, yeah, let's go to Radiator Springs, man, Route 66. This time, cars are getting murdered for secret information.
Brett, hi Brett. I'm trying to do something
A new
called
guy
SEN.
donated $20.
Are you familiar?
BRBM making a giant wet panda the big bad in my next D&D campaign. Is it superpower adorability that makes everyone automatically want to appease it? Or is the danger that it's a giant bleeping panda with the emotional control of a kid?
I'd say both, because you're going to walk up to pet it. And, Kate, get off the fucking phone.
It was Brett. It was Brett, guys. It was Brett. He called he's like, I was just calling to see if you guys hit the goal yet.
I am gonna punch Brett like so hard in the throat. Like I'm just gonna like just throat check him when I see him. Oh my gosh. Yes, Mason, cars go to the bathroom. There's like Japanese bidets in there that they like make a point of like seeing. Like go watch Cars 2. Grab a group of friends on Zoom, whatever you want to do, and watch Cars 2 together. That is the message for the day. It's go watch Cars 2 because it's fucking bonkers.
Yeah, I'm gonna rent out a theater for my birthday and have everybody come over to watch it then.
Rowdy Cars 2 screening. Rowdy, let's do it, dude. I will pitch in. I am there. I'll wear wear number like those big foam fingers and the vuvuzelas and everything. I'll go full World Cup on this bitch. I'm so about it. what we're talking about? Red, Seen Red.
Red.
Or Alex, what did you think about this? You put this in the rundown. Did you watch it before you put it in there, or what?
I did watch before putting it in there, and it's also, Turning Red. It will be going into theaters next year. Like the last two Pixar movies went straight to Disney Plus. All the animators were kind of they're sad that they wouldn't see their product in theaters, and I think Soul and Luca were amazing movies. I love them both, and this one looks just as good. We're seeing a Chinese story from Pixar, and the director won an Oscar for her short Bao a few years ago. The Pixar short.
yeah.
Oh, she was Bao.
Yeah,
that was another wild one. This gonna be weird. I like it.
That was so fucking wild, dude. Like it had a great message, but man, you were not
was
ready.
like, she ate her baby.
Like, oh god, what?
Yeah, so she has shown she has a good handle on metaphor, and you can see it here. And I feel like this is going to be a tearjerker, dealing with adult emotions. So I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this when it comes out next March.
How long do you think it's going to be until we get like another Luca? Like, do you think Pixar's going to like double down on the emotion for the next few? Because like, I'm trying to think of like all the other Pixar movies, because we got Soul, we got Onward. What was before that? Like maybe Incredibles 2, Toy Story 4. Like, Pixar does so well with like, kind of talking to adults. Like, 'cause, like Soul was not a kids movie. Like Soul was not even close to being a kids movie at all. Like I feel like that's why they had to make Luca. They're like, all right, that movie was so existential and talking about souls and death and what it means to be alive. We're gonna make this harmless Italian movie with two mermaids.
Patricia Metz donated $20. Okay, Ben's hair today is amazing hot, am I right? I start a new job in 2 weeks. After my dad's Christmas in July wedding. Good things are coming, guys. How scary is Lovecraft Country? If the story is great, I can handle the scares. Thanks, guys.
Love Patricia
Watch
Metz.
it.
Thank you, Patricia.
Watch it. Watch it. Watch
Go watch
Lovecraft Country.
What's
Go
the
watch it.
level of scares?
The first few episodes are pretty scary. I think it kind of lessens. It becomes
Like
more
Stranger
action.
Things season 1, or like scarier?
Scarier, I'd say.
I feel like it's almost more of like American Horror Story type vibes.
Okay.
With the kind of scares that they introduce in Lovecraft Country. But like you said, the first two episodes though, those were like pretty massive like creature stuff going on.
Definitely.
Got it.
But
what were you saying, Alex?
I think you were actually saying something, Ben.
Yeah.
I think you were talking
just
about.
Like, I'm wondering, when do you think we're gonna get like another Luca? Like Kate, I feel like Luca is like made for like it's way more of a family film than Soul was.
Yeah.
I love Soul.
Yeah.
I'm glad it won the Oscars and stuff, but like it was so heavy. I feel like they almost like went not too far, but it was definitely not even close. Like to being like, oh, like this is for everybody. No. This is for the adults.
Yeah, I feel like also Coco. I mean, listen, that's the truth about animation in general, is that it's not just for kids, and it is for adults. And I think that, but I do think that I do think like even Coco, I felt like I feel like Neil was like, it's just like a lot of death talk, like and listen, it's not that it's not part of life. It's just like I don't know that I'm in a place where I can really. Because I don't have answers, unfortunately. So those are the questions when they get asked to me.
Coco,
I just don't.
Coco, there's like 3 or 4 moments. Like I think like Liz Gasca, who's in the chat, was like, I was feeling emotional, so I watched Coco. I was like, why did you watch the movie that has like 4 tear your fucking heart out moments in that film? Like Pixar was like, yeah, I know you guys like the beginning of Up, so we're gonna make the whole movie like that. By the way.
I
Seriously.
think Pixar can definitely be considered family entertainment. I would never consider them kids entertainment at this point. It's always from the tiniest kid to grandparents. There's something in it for everyone across the board. And
Don't
they
actually,
nail it
don't let your
every single
grandparents
time.
watch it. The grandparents usually don't make it through Pixar movies.
Yeah.
Ah! Very true. Very true.
Honestly, I was like, if this man and Up ends up dying,
Oh my gosh, yeah.
what's his
Yeah.
name?
Carl
Randall.
Fredrickson.
Carl. I was like, ooh, don't let that house land on Carl. Don't let that house land on Carl. Woo! But yeah, I mean, I do feel like, yes, I do think like Toy Story 1 was like a really, like, that is like still the most palatable, and 2 for that matter, is the most palatable movies for my little ones.
Yeah.
I mean, we could watch those 2. I think 4, the dummies were too scary for my kids.
I was wondering like if they needed to buy the rights from like Goosebumps or something. That felt like so Goosebumps to me. Those
Oh my god, those dummies. And
marionettes.
Lotso, may Ned Beatty rest in peace, but Lotso in 3 is a proper nightmare. You kidding me? Like, they all go into a burning fire pit. Like, it's just sort of like,
and they just accept their death.
yeah, they just accept, and they just hold hands and accept. Yep, Malcolm's gone. We've lost Malcolm.
I haven't cried harder in a theater than Toy Story 3. That got me so bad. Oh my god.
They just accept their death and hold hands and say that was a good ride.
Like Bullseye's like struggling and he looks at them and he holds his hand out to him and I'm gone, man. I can't.
Nope. So have fun explaining that to kids. You know?
Yeah.
What was that, Mama? What was the look in Bullseye's eye? Well, that look's called acceptance.
You know, life throws you a lot of things, and sometimes you can fight against it and struggle, but life is always going to win. And sometimes life is death, and death is always going to get you.
And that's when life ends.
Yeah.
What happens then? Great question. How come you don't know? Because I'm still alive. You scared of dying? 100%. Happy 4th birthday! Like, I mean, come on, guys.
Yeah.
I like how, like, this is kind of maybe a little bit in left field, but what was it? Teen Titans Go to the Movies. At the end, just to like mess with the parents, there, Robin jumps up at the screen and goes, "Kids, ask your parents where babies come from," and then it goes to the credit. Just to mess with them.
It's so great.
Oh my god.
So great.
Oh my god. I love it. I love it all. I love when these creators get to sort of, you know, walk the line. I mean, that's kind of how I grew up with animation, because I grew up with, like, you know, Ren and Stimpy, Pinky and the Brain, like, you know, a lot of like the Animaniacs back in the day was always like walking that line where there was stuff that went over my head, and my dad would laugh and kind of look at me to be like, "Did he get that? No, okay, good, we're good."
Yeah.
So, that's just kind of how it's always been for me, and like I appreciate that hasn't changed, especially in this very political climate we live in these days. You know.
Like the you know, the most infamous Animaniacs thing was, you know, like, we got to check for Prince, and then, you know, Dot comes over and she's carrying Prince, like, "I found him." It's like, "No, fingerprints." And like, he goes, "Fingerprints," and they look at each other and go, "I don't think so." It's like, that was in a kids show. Like,
no. One of my favorite bits was the pianist episode, and every time he's like, I'm a concert pianist," and they would like shove soap in his mouth and be like, "You can't say that. That is not good to say." It was like this whole thing with joking about pianist and penis. It was amazing.
Oh my god, I can't believe. Yes, Animaniacs.
Animaniacs was wild and out in the 90s and the early 2000s, man. Even in SpongeBob, like, SpongeBob runs away from Sandy, and he's like, "I gotta go get a haircut." And Sandy goes, "SpongeBob doesn't have hair. Or does he?" Like, just, I was like, what?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Wiley Henry saying, "Daddy, what happened to Bambi's mom?"
Yeah, hello.
The first thing, okay, I will say that. We watched Bambi, and my mom turns to me, she's like, "That's why you don't panic, Ben." I was like, what?
Oh my god. Oh
my mom was getting me ready for the post-apocalypse we will soon be facing here.
Yeah.
Anything else on the news docket, guys? Keep sending them in. Malcolm, give me the total in chat. I don't know if we've broken 100 yet. But Alex, anything else on the news docket, or is that everything?
Well, I just want to say, Ben, they also have Lightyear coming out next year, so I don't know. If
Chris
that'll be a
Evans
lucrative-
is voicing that, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what is it?
Lightyear. It's basically it's a prequel story about the person who inspired Buzz Lightyear.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. The animation,
that
like
was-
it's not an actual animation like that they've released, but it's like a still, right? That looks like almost photorealistic, kind of.
So it's like if Buzz Lightyear was real, like he's fighting Zord and stuff like that.
Oh wow!
Is that a series or a movie?
It's a movie. It'll be out next June.
Oh, I thought that was a series when that got announced. That's awesome.
But the series they do have is Monsters at Work, which just premiered as well. So
yeah,
Pixar's staying busy.
Is that too scary for the kids? Monsters Inc. and University and stuff?
We never saw University with them. Monsters Inc. They're like Randall really scares them, but
Randall can be scary for
Yeah.
sure. I'm on your kids' side on that one.
But then I showed them Steve Buscemi's face in real life, and they were even more scared.
I was gonna say you're going the wrong direction there,
I went
Kate.
the wrong direction, so I was like, "See, isn't Randall?" But except for then, I was like, "Isn't Randall less scary now?" But no, they Monsters Inc. That's just I'm telling you, for them, like I don't know. But this, by the way, these are kids that will watch like Power Rangers, and which is total garbage. I go, like just
you take that back.
You take that back. What?
Don't you wish that on me, Ricky Bobby? What is it?
Power Rangers is fucking gold.
Wow.
Yo, the drama I went through when Tommy, the Green Ranger, showed up and started beating everybody's ass.
Right?
Stole Red Ranger's girl. Fucking took the Megazord.
I was in the
jumped
years.
in the Megazord, Kate, and threw all 5 of them out like they owed him rent money.
I
Like,
was in.
Whooped them in his own suit without a freaking. He whooped the Megazord by himself. What? What is that?
I was back in the days of Kimberly and Trini. Anything past then, I've never seen.
That's who Tommy
season
stole was
1.
Kimberly.
Yeah.
The Pink Ranger.
The Pink Ranger?
Yeah.
It's from the original Saban?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
Mighty
season
Morphin
1
Power
when all
Rangers?
that happened.
Mastodon, Pterodactyl, Saber-Tooth Tiger.
I never watched I know even like Power Rangers Turbo is, part of Inner Geekdom. I still haven't seen that, but Power Rangers, like I was going through it as a kid watching Tommy come in and just be like the most angsty teenage 25-year-old ever and just like beat ass like it was nobody's fucking business. Like that is one of the best villain arcs in the history of television. Like I will put that on God.
Wow.
Where like he just comes in, and this isn't where like the Power Rangers. This is not the origin story. They are established. They have beaten Rita Repulsa a few times, and then Tommy just comes in and is like, "This is how it's gonna be, y'all." Like he almost ends the fucking planet by himself until he and it's like he doesn't even like turn good. He's like, "No, I'm such a badass. I'm not gonna do what you tell me to do, Rita. I'm gonna beat your ass too." Like he just goes full on. Like what Anakin
you're
tried
talking
to do.
about you're talking about when they still did it was still very clearly in Japanese, but they dubbed over it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like all the
Season 1 of
non-suit
the original
things
series.
is them, but then everything in the suit is Japanese. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I take it back. I just
better.
don't feel like the acting's that good.
It's not. I'm not saying it's like amazing, but it was
And
compelling.
like
as a little kid.
the two Guidos that would like who are those guys? The big guy and the
Vulcan Skull.
Vulcan Skull, yeah.
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 I feel like that's just
But I
some
mean,
of the
like as a kid, you never saw a villain win as much as Tommy. Like episodes would end with him defeating the Megazord. Like that didn't happen.
yeah.
Every week it was, fighting tiny monster, make my monster grow, Megazord time, cool. And then it was great. And then Tommy comes in and just like, no. You can have your Megazord. I've got the fucking Godzilla thing, and I'm just gonna whoop ass right now. Like, you're embarrassing yourself, Power Rangers. oh, this Megazord, it's mine now. Like literally grabbing them by the scruff of their necks and literally yeeting them out of the Megazord was some of the best fucking television. Like
Yeeting. All right. Well, I guess I stand corrected. Anyway, my kids will watch that, but they won't watch. Bao. So Incredible. I think Bao went before Incredibles 2. So we went to go see Incredibles 2. I was there with like.
That was funny.
That was really good.
That was really good.
I appreciated it.
We're in the theater with my kid's friend and our friend, and the boys are sitting next to each other, and she eats the bao, and the boy and like the dad and I look at each other like, the fuck just happened, and both kids are just like, what is that? Like just like about to eat a piece, but like. And we were like, well, I was like, okay, how good? And then the son comes in the door at some point, and I'm like, oh, it was just her and Matt. I like had to explain it to him. But anyway, this director has not gained my trust because I did not know how to explain
I'm
Bao.
ready for that. I'm ready for that second act fucking twist. That was like some Shyamalan shit in a Pixar short.
Truly.
But thank you for the chat for coming together to yell at Kate about how wrong she was about Power Rangers.
Yeah, right?
I really feel like we have connected as a community. If you can send in Streamlabs, just piling on Kate and telling her how wrong she was about Power Rangers, and she will issue an official Twitter notes apology that she will screenshot and not really mean. She'll go away for 6 months and then be rehired by every director in Hollywood. That seems to be the cycle. Or she'll get like 2 months probation for DMing a minor.
One of my favorite little comments here. Someone went, "Remember back when we liked Kate before the Power Rangers debacle?" I love it.
The before 4 times. If you guys can send in Streamlabs Schmobots, I'd appreciate it. If not, I understand. It happens. Alex, what else we got?
I just wanted to ask a question. We talked about Toy Story 3 destroying us emotionally. Are there any other movies that do the same for you? I can start us off. Marriage Story does that for me. Roma. Jojo Rabbit also, actually. Lady Bird, Coco. I have a whole list on Letterboxd I'm looking at right now, but I can throw it in the chat as well. But do you guys have any for you?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
God, there was one I saw recently.
Perks of Being a Wallflower got me, and I was not ready for how emotional that movie was, because I just saw it like within the last year or two. But that one got me pretty bad. I will say, as a kid, and this is spoilers for what's it with Jeff Bridges and fucking Bill Paxton? What's that movie called? Oh, damn it! It's about Bill Paxton's a fucking terrorist. It's like Road something, not Fisher King. Arlington Road. Arlington Road from '99.
Oh, that was directed by Mark Pellingham. I know.
All right, okay.
Okay. You know that?
Because I worked with him.
Oh. Wrong, Mark Pellington. Challenge.
Pellington. Oh man.
Oh, you fucking thought, baby. And your winner is not Finn. He's 0-4 on the year.
You know what got me?
Spoilers for this 22-year-old movie. Bill, it's not Bill Paxton. It's Tim Robbins. I get them confused. He's like a terrorist that lives in Jeff Bridges' neighborhood, and he gets away with it, and Jeff Bridges gets blamed for all the attacks and dies. And I was 12 at the time, and I was crying at my parents' living room, because we rented it from Blockbuster, and I was like, but the bad guy won, because literally the bad guy wins so bad that they literally adopt his kid at the end of the movie. I'm pretty sure. Because they're neighbors and they become friends. And I think both, maybe the wife, maybe they just drive away, but I'm pretty sure the son stays with Tim Robbins or something. It was fucking crazy. And I was like, as a 12-year-old, I was like, I don't understand what's happening. The bad guy just won. And I was just weeping.
Yeah. The one time that got me really bad, because I'd gone through a major breakup, and then this movie came out and I didn't know what it was about. Her. Joaquin Phoenix
Ooh.
broke me. I was
No, I
so
get it.
mad. So
Also,
mad.
you had just gone through. I mean, be more specific. You had just gone through a breakup with an AI
Yeah.
woman. So that was
Exactly, you know,
Your
part
sex
of the
doll
And
had
I
run
really
out of
thought we had
batteries.
something-
You
I
didn't know how
thought
to
we had
deal with
something
it.
special. I thought
You
we had
called
something
Siri
special, but,
Alexa one time and she never forgave you for it.
you know, my hard drive didn't have enough capacity for her, man, and she moved on. It was a mess.
Your hard drive didn't want to become a motherboard. You guys had arguments about it. Like,
I'll tell you what, Forrest Gump, the moment when Forrest Gump meets his son and she's like,
I knew you were gonna go there. Is he like me?
and he goes, is he? And she's like, he's very smart. And but also she's like, I named him after his daddy. He's like, my name's Forrest. It's just the it's
People,
just
I don't know why like history has like turned on that movie because it's just fucking great. I still love Forrest Gump and I stand by it.
And then he is at her grave later and he's like, then he just breaks. He's just so smart, Jenny. You wouldn't believe it. He's reading. Like, it's just,
Guys, send in your saddest movies. This is how we're gonna end Tuesday, is just being depressing as fuck.
Also, you know what? This is probably one you guys haven't seen, but Beaches was a movie when I was a kid with Bette Midler. It was the first movie I ever learned about cancer from, and it was Bette Midler, and I forget the other woman's name. It was not directed by Mark Pellington. But it was
that
this movie.
was Mark Pennington.
Yeah, Bellingham, I think I said. But yeah, that movie was it's her best friend, and you see them meet as little kids, and Bette Midler becomes a performer. And anyway, that's what Wind Beneath My Wings is from.
Oh, okay, got it.
Anyway, if you wanna have a nice sob, watch that.
Yeah,
one that hit me like in the cultural button was this may sound strange, but like Boys in the Hood. Boys in the Hood.
It's strange.
Oh, yeah.
I always want Ricky to outrun that shit, man. Like you all like the way John Singleton films that alley scene is like the fact that he was out of film school and like that's his first movie is so fucking wild because he films that scene so perfectly to where every time you watch it, Ricky looks farther and farther away from the car, and it's just like you think he's gonna get away every time and he just doesn't, and it's like it's so heartbreaking.
Yeah.
No, see, for me, I'm more of like a happy crier. Like, if you guys have ever watched Gifted with McKenna Grace and Chris Evans, like he takes her, like she's like a super smart kid, and she's like, why do you need me to like be in like regular school? And he's like, you know what, you need to experience life. So like he takes her to a hospital and to a delivery room, like, and she's like, what are we doing here? He's like, just wait. And then like people start one at a time start coming out with like their babies. Greeting the family that's waiting for them, and they go into like this montage, and like she runs over and she's celebrating. Oh my god, just like tears. I was like, this is so happy. But yeah, it like happy, like About Time always every single time like About Time gets me. The fact that like it fooled everyone into thinking it was a rom-com and it was like the biggest fucking father-son movie on the planet. The moment in, like I said, Perks of Being a Wallflower when Dylan McDermott like just grabs Logan Lerman's face when he's in the hospital. Oh, I wasn't ready. Like I was just like Kevin Hart, I wasn't ready.
I also wanted to shout out Coda, which is coming out next month on Apple TV Plus. Make sure you watch that and have many tissues ready. Because that's a wrecker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember the Bad Batch? It's a wrecker.
Oh
wow.
Malcolm, you got any?
Alex Marzoña, everybody. Alex Marzoña.
Logan broke me.
Ooh.
I was not the same person when I left that theater. Just seeing those characters that I have grown up with and what like becomes of them over the course of that film just really did me.
Yeah, and like Professor, like you've seen all that he had done and what he became, and then how it all just
absolutely
man.
tragic and just such a beautiful movie. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All of that. 100%.
As far as
when she
happy
turns
crying,
the cross, like I was doing okay when he was like, oh, don't let them, make you a weapon, and then like she turns it, and I was like, oh god.
yeah. Yeah, that movie was something else, and I was not prepared for it. Even with the Johnny Cash trailer and everything,
Yeah.
I was not prepared for it.
What was your happy cry though, Malcolm?
Oh man, Wall-E gets me every time.
Oh, suck it, Kate.
When
I
they're in
love-
space,
I do love that
and
first
she
45
realizes that
minutes.
he still has the plant, and she kisses him. That gets me. I can't.
He's got the fire extinguisher, like he's trying to be like Eve, like flying around with the. Oh my god, it's just.
I love the
such a
Wall-E
great movie.
Eve. I love the Wall-E Eve portion of that. Gotta say. It's just the fatties I don't love.
Clip it and ship it, y'all. Kate doesn't love that.
I love fatties. I don't
Too
love
late.
that. Why are they trying to fat shame in that movie? That's all I'm saying.
Tried to save you from Power Rangers cancellation. You didn't take the lifeboat. You're fucking done. Get her off the show. Guys, if we reach $300, David will sing Cade's cancellation song.
You guys
It will
throw
be
out the case. I self-incriminated. Just throw out the case. I self-incriminated. I can
Can't
walk.
even claim
I
a
can walk.
Mistral anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, send in some. I it's always tough, like when someone's like, "Oh, what's a favorite sad movie? What's a favorite happy movie?" Like it's hard to like just think about them, like because like every movie just comes rushing at you. But send a few in, guys, if you guys can. We got 30 minutes left. What are we at? We're at $85. We're at $85. We're gonna let you behind the curtain for a little bit. Honestly, we might end the show a little bit early because we're at $85. Alex, is there anything else from Streamlabs or any other news articles you want to touch on?
We got a few Streamlabs. The first one from Buckless in Milwaukee.
Oh,
Hey.
Milwaukee! Wow.
All right.
Yes,
They're
go
getting
Bucks.
around.
Anyways, have you seen the Emmy noms? Yes, we did. Some of the noms are Golden Globes-esque, confusing, questionable. What the f noms? Like Don Cheadle in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Really? Did they forget Carl Lumley, Isaiah Bradley, and Emily in Paris?
Okay, what like everyone hates on Emily in Paris. I've never seen it, but didn't like the creator say she made it like as a joke or something? Like in the fact
Embrace
that it
your
got nominated
geekness
as crazy?
donated $20. Take her to the
Oh,
moon for
thank
me,
you.
Bing Bong. Bing Bong fading away destroys me every time.
Oh,
Oh,
I do like the Schmobot saying "Bing Bong."
bing
Bing
bong.
bong.
Bing bong. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
No, yeah, that is a really good moment, and Richard Kind like plays it so well. Plays it so well.
It's okay.
Yeah, I just did my rewatch of Scrubs, and like he's so good in Scrubs as well. What else we got, Alex?
Wait, did anybody watch Emily in Paris?
No. I sat next to a woman on a plane who watched the whole series, and she goes, it's very cute. She was like my mom's age, and I was like, that is an endorsement for me not to watch it.
Yep.
So
yeah, I just heard like every time that show gets brought up, it's like always with disdain that it keeps getting nominated for
Really?
Emmys. So I'm always wondering.
I guess I don't even know the premise of it.
I don't either. I really
think
don't.
it's a girl named Emily, and she's in Paris.
You know what? I don't like your fresh mouth. I don't like your fresh mouth. Watch yourself.
Wow, Power Rangers, fatties, fresh mouth. What do you like, Kate?
Just saying. Just saying. It looks like she's like a blogger or like an Instagram person or something, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I
she
don't
looks
want-
like an influencer in Paris.
I'm not trying to watch television about influencers. I don't even want to see influencers on my social media.
Yeah.
Today,
So
I
you're
gotta-
not
this is
watching
like
the new iCarly.
I'm not watching the new iCarly. And Dickie wrote on the original iCarly, for the record. Let me tell you something. I got a notice today that they're like, come back to Instagram. There's so much that you've been missing. And I felt fucking proud.
No, like my Facebook does that where like, oh, so-and-so that you haven't talked to in 30 years, just post. I'm like, y'all, Facebook, you're desperate for fucking algorithm clicks over here. Jesus.
I
yeah,
mean,
Kate, so that's why I haven't been liking my photos. I thought you just hated me. So.
sorry. To be clear, I haven't been liking your photos because I hate you. But
A new
Yeah.
guy
You also
donated
haven't been liking
$20.
anyone's
The
photos.
scene in Inside Out gets me every time, not the bing bong thing, but when Riley is running away. That messes me up because of personal stuff from years ago.
Oh, I know.
Inside Out was
A new guy
I was
donated
honestly proud of myself.
$20.
Oh.
The scene in
thanks,
Inside
new
Out
guy.
gets me every time, not the bing bong thing, but when Riley is running away. That messes me up because of personal stuff from years ago.
So nice. We heard it twice, baby. Thank you.
Double donation. Well, thank you, new guy. Hope that wasn't accidental, but
I
thank you.
bet it was. It was the same exact message. So
Calm
sorry.
down there, fucking Sherlock.
Travis
Sherlock
Gilbert donated
Marzoña.
$50. Katie's having a day,
Travis!
I'll tell ya. As a fat man who grew up on Power Rangers, just wow. Honestly, I'm just curious what it will sound like. Bing bong shlong dong.
Play that again. Just wow.
Travis!
Hold on. wait,
Travis
I need to
Gilbert
hear
donated
just wow.
$50. Katie's having a day, I'll tell ya. As a fat man who grew up on Power Rangers, just wow. Honest.
How did he get the Schmobot to pronounce just wow perfectly?
Wow.
Just wow.
The funniest fucking thing. Oh my god.
Honestly, even the Schmobot's mad at me. He broke for just wow. He was like,
Oh yeah.
honestly, Kate is having a day, ... just wow. Like, come on, Schmobot, ease up on that.
Just wow.
Travis, I also didn't appreciate that we saw earlier that the YouTube broke because I showed up on time. I don't appreciate that, Travis.
Good.
Oh my god.
AK
Travis is
Oh,
my
you
buddy.
know what?
Tony
I
Stark's
gotta
death.
randomly.
Go ahead.
What
Go
was
ahead.
that?
You're good. He was saying Tony Stark's death. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Perfect. I was literally going to that. I was about to say Endgame.
Yeah. He was saying like Tony
Endgame
Stark.
was-
Wait, no. Sorry. Go ahead.
I hate you.
That's the show,
I
everybody.
hate you so
That's
much.
the show.
Oh my god, yeah, dude. Endgame, bro. Endgame had
Yeah.
me. That was my happy. It was both. It was like happy / sad tears. It was like, yeah, they all did it. Thanos and oh, Tony, man. It was all the feels right there. That
Yeah,
was a
for
ride.
me it was the cap dance at the end, like him dancing with Peggy in the living room. Like, I saw Endgame 6 times in theaters, and every time just
Yeah.
tear. So, Kate, do you want to say any more controversial shit before we get out of here?
Just wanted to say, to be clear, and I think everyone knows this, that I didn't like that Wall-E was fat shaming. It shamed fat people.
Hey, Kate, do you like black people? I just
No.
want to know while we're on the subject of things.
David?
Kate, did you
David?
nominate Don Cheadle for
A
an Emmy?
new guy donated $20. Emily in Paris is bad. Like Terry's
I
no
did, but I
plot or
thought-
reason for anything to happen for the first 3/4 of the show. Then she sleeps with a minor while trying to seduce her friend's boyfriend.
What?
What?
That's some drama. That was they were explaining Emily in Paris.
Can you just read that one out loud, Alex? Because I missed the beginning.
Emily in Paris is bad. Like, there's no plot or reason for anything to happen for the first 3/4 of the show. Then she sleeps with a minor while trying to seduce her friend's boyfriend. Happens to all of us.
Yeah, that's all of us.
When in Paris.
Oh my god, when in Emily.
Oh.
You guys.
I
But back to David Moore's question, do I like black people? Who would like to answer that for me? Goddard?
No, what? No, I've gotten away with enough today.
David? I have loved and I do love black people.
Good times.
Okay. They've been allowed entry. That's all I'm gonna say. You couldn't say that, Ben. You could have said that for me.
What do you want me to say? Your pussy isn't segregated?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my
That's why Kate's my manager, y'all.
Oh my god.
God.
Ooh, that was good.
Oh
Okay. Well.
Yeah, I just love, and also you love native, right, Kate? Oh, that was
Love
great
native.
moment.
Love native. Oh man, that was good. Access granted.
We've got 2 minutes left. We are now at 2:21. You guys have fucking killed it literally in 10
Yes,
minutes.
thank
We've
you.
got $150.
Except for Travis Gilbert.
Except for Travis.
Who gave the most money today.
Right.
How dare you?
I always love like when we say a joke and laugh, and then I'm just watching the chat ready to catch up. It's just like it just fucking exploded.
Yeah. Oh, Ben's joke just hit.
Just hit.
Ben
But yeah,
just
guys,
did.
we're 80 away from David Moore giving us some Backstreet's Back. I was trying to make the joke, Kate, when you said like your kids wouldn't like the trailer. I was like, oh, because they're NSYNC fans, but I never got the chance to say it. Here we are.
Well, if
Oh, yeah,
I
it
know
is
one
Watch
thing
the
about
Thing.
jokes,
Watch
it's
the
best
Thing.
to bring it up and see if it works the second time.
It is. Especially on Zoom, you really have to like try and like squeeze in your jokes. Like, oh no, you go ahead, No, oh wait, but I was gonna, I was gonna say Iron Man's dead. Oh shit. Alex, do we have any other Streamlabs? Let's get
We
to those.
do, but I also just wanted to say that Emily in Paris also promoted the, what's it called, that immersive Van Gogh experience. I think.
Oh,
have
yes,
you
my
guys
parents
seen
just
ads
went
for
to
that?
it. Yes.
Yeah, I got tickets for my parents too, so
Yeah.
I'm excited to see that eventually. But
So the theme of Emily in Paris is our parents, basically.
Yeah. So what's the immersive Van Gogh experience, Alex?
it's basically like just projections in a dark room, obviously. Just all of Van Gogh's artwork, and yeah, just
Don't
Like
they
this-
add some motion to some of them as well? To kind
yeah,
of
just to
yeah.
really immerse you into his work, and I'm sure there's some biographical things as
Soundscapes.
well.
Yeah.
Soundscapes. Cool. So it looks really awesome. I'm going to go to the Monet one, Claude Monet one, because he's my favorite artist. So
Oh, yeah.
fun fact for everybody, just in case
Nice.
you wanted to know.
A
I'm a
new guy
Rembrandt
donated
fan
$20.
myself, Alex.
Well, I've already double donated on accident today. I also accidentally sent one to Ben's Streamlabs. So at this point,
Did you
what
really?
the heck?
She did. I can
Ben,
send
that
it
money
over.
belongs
Made
to
it
us. You need to send that money to this show right now.
Well, thank you. Wait, who was that? A new guy? Did he
A
say?
new guy, Ash. He's one of my mods.
Oh, Ash. Sorry and thank you.
Sorry and thank you.
Yeah.
Alex, what else we got from Streamlabs, brother?
Tiffany
Now,
F
what
says,
you tell
"Gotta
most black dudes, Kate?
What'd you
Sorry
say?
and thank you.
What did he say? Wait, what did he say? I didn't hear. What did he say?
I said, is that what you tell most black dudes, Kate? Sorry and thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, folks. I'm out. That's my time.
No,
Good night, everyone.
I will neither confirm nor deny. Listen, it's been a while. I got married. I got married to a cracker, so it's been a while. But
Oh man.
we're thinking of changing our last name to Ritz.
Oh my god. Good
He
times.
wanted saltine, and I felt like it was a little too on the nose, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yay.
how's this show going?
It's going great, honestly. This is one of my favorite SCNs in a while.
You said
Oh my god.
her pussy's not segregated. It's the greatest thing that's ever been said on the show.
Kate's been woke since 2007.
Oh my god.
Whew. Is that what the kids are calling it this day?
Helga Sanchez again donated $25. Did Travis donate the most today though? Wow. Please stay in hopes of David singing.
I love that
How are they
Schmobody's
writing
own
wow,
Wilson today.
Alex?
How are they writing wow?
It is just wow.
But he's saying it so wow.
Wow.
Like
That's
perfect
so
Owen Wilson
great.
Schmobot right now.
I just need someone to just write "wow" over and over again. I'm probably gonna regret it, but I don't care.
By the
someone
way,
Schmobot in with just wows, because I need to hear it over and over.
Yeah.
Like, why the Schmobot does that way is so fucking funny.
wait, who was that said that?
Helga Sanchez again.
Oh man. Because also, I guess I realized Travis sent the most in one donation, but then I guess technically, and you guys
Ash
sent the
sent
most
a
in
lot,
general.
Travis,
Yeah.
Helga. What else we
By
got,
the way,
Alex?
I just want to clear my name, Ben. I first got woke in 2004. Okay, so okay. There's some college rendezvous you don't know about. Okay, Ben, making me look like it took me that long.
Well, I was a
Let's keep my
sophomore in
record
high
clean.
school, so I hope I didn't know about them.
Okay. Anyway, sorry, Alex.
All right. Tiffany F says, gotta give some love for MJ Rodriguez from Pose for her groundbreaking nomination. I'm so happy for her. Congratulations, MJ Rodriguez.
I've been seeing those posters everywhere. That looks like such a great show.
I hear nothing but good things about it.
She is the first transgender actor to be nominated in a major acting category.
Fantastic. Love it.
Tommy is the GOAT says, with almost 30 years of Power Rangers, there should be a Power Rangers Schmodown League.
Yo, that'd be fucking insane. There's so much out there. That'd be
really
wild.
Is. Yeah.
All right. Michael Ratdinga says, Kate, you used to be my fave. How could you diss the best show of all time? Ben, if it wasn't for the strength of the green coin, Jason was the leader even after Tommy joined the Rangers after smacking sense into him. JK, I love Tommy and Jason equally.
You guys, I didn't say anything about the Clone Wars. That's the greatest show ever. Period.
Clone Wars is very good.
Travis Gilbert donated $25. Wow. Wow. Who is going to play Kate in the biopic on Pornhub showing the year of 2007?
On Pornhub?
Pornhub.
District 9?
Me eating a lot of shrimp.
It might be.
Pornhub. Oh my god. Wow. Oh my god, we're $4 away. We're $4 away from David singing.
$4 away, guys. One more Schmobot.
Oh my god.
Kate, you need to have your own show called The Swirl Girl. That's. I think that's the new. I'd watch that show. I'd watch it. Down for the Browns.
A new guy donated $20. I think Zeno Aura asked in chat. But did you guys see the Deadpool Korg crossover promo for Free Guy?
Oh, yeah, I did. Did you guys watch that?
Did not.
No.
It was Ryan Reynolds
Helga
and
Sanchez
Korg.
again donated $20. Wow.
Oh, baby.
Wow.
Why does he say it like this?
Exactly.
He's such a dick
tone.
when he says wow. Wow.
Like, it's so dry and sarcastic.
Gavin Min
Yeah,
donated
wow, good for you.
$20. Aloha everyone. My parents took me to see La Bamba when I was 10 and the scene when his family learns about his death over the radio destroyed me. Heart and Souls is another one. That end scene with Kyra Sedgwick is my happy cry moment.
Yeah. Oof.
La Bamba.
Wow. Y'all came in.
Thank you so much. What are we at right now, Malcolm?
We're at Davey Gonna Sing.
David
We're
gonna
at
sing.
350 now. We're about tree 50.
Tree fitty.
Wow.
Wow.
One last Streamlab for now. We got from PC Player 13 who says, does British Ben like bubble and squeak or Scotch eggs better?
Oh, it's the bubble and squeak. Of course, the bubble and squeak's the best little fancy dish that Florence Pugh ate on the little mukbang that she was doing for Black Widow. God, like it was hard for me to watch that because there's just like so much food wasted because like she's eating like one bite of like all these different British dishes, and it was like, oh, I used to eat this when I was like growing up. Okay, next. So fuck.
Wait, is she British?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She has a British accent when she speaks?
That's how.
Oh, she has no business being that great of an actress. Oh my god.
Oh no, she's so good.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's like when I hear Idris Elba. Yep. Cue the joke there. I'm sorry, Stringer Bell's British. Excuse you very much. Like, that's wild to me. Whew. All right. As if I needed to like her any. All right, what's David gonna sing for us?
David, what do you want to sing?
We gonna do the larger than life, or are we gonna just?
Dude, I'm about larger than life, man. Like after hearing it, do we have any backing music you can put on, Malcolm? Any copyright free?
It wouldn't sync up right.
Oh yeah, you're right. You'd have to do it, David. You're right.
All right, here we go. I may run and hide when you're screaming my name. All right. But let me tell you now, there are prices to fame. All right. All of our time spent in flashes of light. All you people, can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? Every time we're down, you can make it right, and that makes you larger than life.
Woo!
Absolutely.
It finally happened, guys.
Anthony Nugent donated $20. No, Ben, no.
Nope.
Hey, what was that? What was that schmobutt over there?
He said no, Ben, no.
No, Ben, no. What are you talking about? I'm just talking about the squeaks and bubs.
Hey, David, don't mind. David, just real quick, after hearing you sing that song, wonder if you would mind stepping in this time machine with me? I'm just going to punch in the year 2004. And we'll be back, guys. I got to go get woke.
Speaking of pork, I want to see David Rochester.
Dude, you have a voice.
Thank you.
When are you and Alex gonna duet?
I'm ready for the link up, bro. Hit me up, because he's always doing his thing. You know,
he really is.
I got you on some Hamilton collabs or whatever. Let's do it.
Oh yeah,
we're a little Dear Theodosia. We can make that happen.
The best one.
That's not a bad idea. Okay.
That's the best one.
Oh,
okay, who's Burr? Who's Hamilton?
Ooh, what would you prefer, Alex?
Either one. I can do
He's
both.
like,
we can both do both. So let's both do it at the same time.
Yes.
Yes. On top of each other.
I'm down.
Oh, that's such a good song.
God.
Oh, you
Alright,
guys really.
We're gonna end the show a few minutes early though. Just we're headed out. Any more Streamlabs docs before we go?
Looking right now, and it looks like we don't have any, but thank you for everyone who did schmo by.
Thank you to everyone. Literally, we went from 85 to almost 400 in 25 minutes,
incredible.
guys. You guys are fucking awesome. Thank you to. Oh, sorry, I'm still fucking flashing over here.
Yeah, I love that you made it a rave.
Thank y'all so much. Appreciate it. Come by backstage in 35 minutes. What's up, Alex?
And also come by FCL today at 3 p.m.
Yo, Alex, you're playing at FCL. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Yay, Alex!
See what the den was missing this year.
The den's missing wins this year. That's what we're missing.
Yeah, exactly. So missing a lot. Trust me. Missing a lot. But yeah, guys, FCL at 3 p.m., Alex?
3 p.m.
PT on twitch.tv/the Schmodown. Come by backstage. Coming up next in 30 minutes, guys. Thank you so much. Malcolm, hit the music. Did you hit it?
Oh, there.
Oh, I forgot. Malcolm's got to put the record on the album, and like so it doesn't scratch and everything. I forgot about that. Thank you to David. Thank you to Alex. Mostly thank you to Kate for being so woke in 2004. It's been such good times. We love it. This was such a fun panel, guys. I couldn't believe I almost didn't host this. Thank you for inviting me. Appreciate you guys. Have a great Tuesday. Go eat some tacos. It's Taco Tuesday. Get yourself a margarita. Get yourself some street tacos. Have a great day. I will see you guys in 30 minutes on Backstage. Peace!